Wole Soyinka once said that the greatest threat to freedom is the absence of criticism. Give a constructive perspective when analyzing issues. By so doing, you're putting away negative energy. Yes, that is what we do on the show. Putting away negative energy and helping to relax your nerves. It is another episode of Memories. As usual, we shall be taking you to Cloud 9, and trust me, Cloud 9 of entertainment. I am Serafina Okon Omekwe.
Relive your delightful moments via a telecast. Tell the world what gave you your happiness or pains, and for the how, where, and why. Share your joys of coronation, chieftaincy orders, engagement parties, traditional wedding ceremonies, weddings fatiha, nikah, naming ceremony church programs, housewarming, inaugurations, award nights, school and social events, or moments of grief like burial ceremonies with many others. Don't let your events pass and your story not be told on Memories every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on this station. Memories, making your events memorable.
To everything in life, there is time and season on earth. It is a popular scripture of the Holy Bible that gives credence that all things and activities have a beginning and an end. It is in this regard that the Director News of the Voice of Nigeria, Ben Adam Shegman, celebrated his exit from the civil service. Cecilia Julius captured the sights and sounds of this event.
Everybody's excited and happy.
Those were the testimonies and unforgettable experiences of the personality Ben Adam Shemang, whose colleagues, friends, and well-wishers describe as a team player, patriotic, and one endowed with wealth of wisdom. Present at the event was the former Chief of Army Staff, General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, and other guests who had this to say.
He showed commitment and he showed patriotism, and as you have heard from other testimonies, he is a detribalized Nigerian and who takes everybody as his own.
Well, I wish him that Almighty God will continue to give his beloved family more strength, health, and comfort.
The celebrants and family are not left out.
I'm feeling like a newborn baby. I've just been released from an old order to a new order. New order, retirement. I remember when I first started work, somebody came saying, as you start work today, start preparing for your retirement. And of course, I'm prepared for that. I thank God.
I see him as a lecturer, my teacher, so to say. Because just as many people were saying in there that they learned a lot from him, even today, tomorrow, I will continue learning from him because he has taught me a lot.
Also present at the event were dignitaries of the pen profession to grace the occasion.
The FCT coordinator, Sule Abdul, says Cultural Carnival has the ability to change the mindset of core members about the different regions and ethnic groups. He was speaking at a cultural carnival at the Kuba NYC Permanent Orientation Camp. Rosemary Mortaling Bilal reports.
In order to expose Nigeria youth to different cultures and languages in the country, members of the National Youth Service Corps Abuja joined their counterparts all over the country to celebrate the Cultural Carnival 2022. The Cultural Carnival, which has become one of the most important rituals by the NYSC that brought together core members representing the different tribes and religions with a view to appreciating the beauty, gains and strength of the country in our diversity. NYSC FCT coordinator Suleiman Abdul Enupe adorned himself in Yoruba attire. He reminded core members the need to maintain Nigerian unity and appealed to them to change their mindset and promote unity.
The cardinal objective of the National Youth Service Corps is the promotion of national unity and integration. The NYSC introduced the Cultural Carnival into the orientation course content to reawaken the cultural consciousness of Nigerian youth and also serve as a platform for the young ones who may not have had the opportunity to appreciate their culture.
Some core members lauded the initiative of appreciating the culture of others.
With what we have seen from the NYC, it has actually called that there is no need for division. We are one, and we should also learn from other culture, from what they do, and try to see how we can move Nigeria to a better place.
Coming together, irrespective of your religion, your tribe, or wherever you're coming from, your background, just come together and make the peace reign.
Having to present the Baju culture, we have to research more about it, learn more about the culture.
Workplace, different kind of societies, take a day out and celebrate our culture. Then to bring unity, we'll see the difference in other people's culture, and we'll learn to appreciate what they do and why they do it.
The different dance steps and costume displayed represent the Baju, Tiv, Igbo, Benin, Bagi, Igala, Nupe, Hausa, Idoma, and Yoruba respectively.
Traditions and customs are meant to be preserved and transferred to other generations. These youths in Lugbe community of the FCT are committed to preserving and have displayed at the maiden edition of their cultural festival. Charity Zaka was there to keep memories alive.
Perhaps one of the effective ways of transmitting cultural norms and values to the younger generation may be by marking a day to reenact them, such as it is being done by the youth and natives of Lugbe in the FCT. The display of the rich cultural heritage of their ancestors, some say, will serve as a reminder on the need for the Gbagi youths to preserve and transfer same to their lineage about who they are and what they must remain.
The only way we can show that yes, the indigenous of this land are still on ground is when we organize events like this and showcase our culture and showcase our heritage.
With this, our children can be able to sit down, even in the school or in the community or mixing with the friends, and tell them about this cultural festival in Gbagi. The way I'm carrying it now, my head and my ear now is holding the calabash, and now I'm feeling comfortable more than the head.
Stakeholders and traditional leaders emphasize the need to preserve this through education.
Education is a medium whereby we can transmit our cultural values to the young ones. So very, very important. Education, very key to the transmission of culture of the people.
If you look at most of our youth today, particularly the children of coming up today, they don't know most of the culture that has been practiced. And that's why we see it, we sit down and say it is good for us to organize something, such a program like this. So we will let our children know the culture of Gbagi.
Anywhere you belong to, you have to show your identity. And that is why they feel this day today to be the day to celebrate Gbagi culture and Gbagi identity in Lugbe community.
We organize this with the intention that we want to unify the people together, to also bring the people together, to let them know that Lugbe community youth, they have not forgotten their cultural activities.
The move on sustaining the goal for which the event aims to achieve looks to be uncompromising.
This is Memories reaching you on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Of course, what we do here is keeping positive entertainment, and I'm sure we have been doing that all day, right? So don't move a muscle. We will be right back in just a moment.
Relive your delightful moments via a telecast. Tell the world what gave you your happiness or pains, and for the how, where, and why. Share your joys of coronation, chieftaincy honors, engagement parties, traditional wedding ceremonies, weddings fatiha, nikah, naming ceremony church programs, housewarming, inaugurations, award nights, school and social events, or moments of grief like burial ceremonies, with many others. Don't let your events pass and your story not be told. On Memories, every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on this station. Memories, making your events memorable.
Hey guys, my name is Chickstrike the actor. Keep watching Memories on NTA Channel 5. NTA Channel 5. Memories, the best show you can ever think of.
The joy of the family of Mohammed Yusuf knew no bound as he witnessed the joining of their son in matrimony to his hat shop. Rosemary Motiling Bilal was there for memories. Of course, she brought back the glitz and glamour of the ceremony.
The matrimonial journey began from Kaduna, where Sheikh Mahmoud Abubakar presided over the wedding solemnization between Maria and Abubakar at the Sultan Abubakar Bello Mosque in Kaduna. The wedding train later moved to Abuja, where the family hosted friends and well-wishers to an intimate ceremony known in Hausa parlance as Budankai. This is a section where the new bride is unveiled to the public after fulfilling the marriage obligation.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
The couple bear their mind on what endowed them to each other.
It was just coincidence. I think we were just meant for each other because I was so used to the house, unfortunately not used to her. And all of a sudden I bumped into her and here we are. Her patience, gentleness and how kind she is.
The groom's father and other guests pray for the couple as they settle down for a lifelong journey.
Today is the day I feel deeply fulfilled. My gratitude knows no bound. Once marriage is built on love, there will be affection, tolerance. That is what it is all about. So my advice to them is to respect one another's view and to love one another.
We wish them Allah's protection, Allah's guidance, and we wish them that Allah will give them good children that they will be happy with.
For the groom as a man of the house, he should be patient enough with his wife and show her kindness at all costs.
What I would advise them is to move away from third party. Everything within themselves, they should try and solve it within themselves.
Relive your delightful moments via a telecast. Tell the world what gave you your happiness or pains, and for the how, where, and why. Share your joys of coronation, chieftaincy honors, engagement parties, traditional wedding ceremonies, weddings fatiha, nikah, naming ceremony church programs, housewarming, inaugurations, award nights, school and social events, or moments of grief like burial ceremonies with many others. Don't let your events pass and your story not be told. On Memories, every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on this station. Memories, making your events memorable.
People with middle income to the lower income earners will obviously continue to live in rented houses, with more than 63 million Nigerians still facing serious housing challenge. My guest on the Personality Profile segment will be taking you through this multi-billion naira sector.
life is a continuum. Development, that process must also be a continuous exercise. And one of the reasons why, for everything you have, including basic things we use, the handsets, very basic things, on daily basis, technology keeps developing. And the reason more, one of the reasons why we have R&D department, people researching and coming up with ideas. So for every administration, for every irrespective of anything, except you care not to be very conscious of things are evolving. So for them also, they are developing. For every administration, they coming up, as long as you can maintain existing facility, it's part of development. The greatest problem I think we have for now is land acquisition. Land has always been one of the greatest problems of housing development because they are not available, and where you get one, it is not affordable, or where you get another one, it is not accessible. Yeah, there might be a house 75 kilometers away from Abuja on your way to Lokoja, and I work here. How do I move from Lokoja Road to Asokoro, where I work? Is the train, the infrastructures are not properly developed, the train is not there, the cost of transport is high, and so that is one problem. As you try to address one aspect of housing development, which includes land, equipment, you want to say technology, finance, and maybe another aspect of finance, which I would like to classify as a unit, mortgage, since affordability is, since the cash payment or whatever is out of it. You cannot address everything at once. But the more you struggle to address one, the layback in the other is becoming a challenge. As we have today, we have student members, we have membership that are just coming in from nothing, and they began to feed. Some are even coming as professionals. They don't even want to do any form of construction, but they are lawyers. They want to have knowledge about housing development to be able to assist them in advancing the cost of rendering professional services to their clients. So it is a free, it is only when you now become a member and you now say, oh, I want to start development. Then we will now say, for you to own a development outfit, to begin to build 5, 10 houses. For instance, in my own, I read business admin, and today I'm into real estate development. I even, to the grace of God, I was able to come up to become the president of the entire association, where we have architects, engineers. So it's not limited to anybody. But coming on board enable you to begin to learn what to be done. The fact that I read business admin does not mean in my own construction outfit, I will now begin to design the houses. No, you will still allow professionals to render professional services. Full of opportunities. because there are lots and lots of challenges. Everywhere it's a challenge. And wherever there is a challenge, there's an opportunity. For instance, today, in the last 2 years, our investment in the manufacturing, agro development sector, has been much. My outfit, because we've decided to quickly venture into agro processing. Yeah. Why? Because for 2-3 years, particularly during about or shortly after the COVID era, we found out that the economy was in a bad shape everywhere in the world. For me, most of the time, what I love to do most is to play tennis. I play professional tennis. My tennis is more of professional than an hobby. But I've allowed it to become my hobby. In fact, these days, my body system is already reacting to. Sometimes when I don't play in 2 weeks, I start having problems as if I have rheumatism. And I don't need to take drugs. All I need to do is just go and play tennis. But I love traveling. Love to know places. In the course of knowing places, meet people so that I can be fulfilled. Making me the Asiwaju of Ipe, because I looked at it is by the grace of God and the support of men and the efforts of consideration of KBC and the Onipen Council. But to me, I see it as a great challenge, because coming from my immediate family, even if you want to consider the children, my siblings, I'm not number 1, I'm not number 2, I'm not number 3, I'm not number 4. I'm number 5 out of 9. So that means I cannot even be qualified to be called the Asiwaju of my immediate family. That's my immediate extended family of my children. I mean, of my father's children. Not to talk of our the large Afolayan, and not to talk of the community. So it is, and this is where you have several professors, even in my immediate family, professors. And so how, if not for the grace of God and the consideration of men? So it's really, each time I sit down and looked at it, I thank God so much, so well, and it gives me an opportunity to once again believe that one just need to continue to serve humanity.
The year 2023 is just beginning. I mean, set your targets, be it long-term or short-term. Get it going. It is on this note I say many thanks for your time. For advert placements, contact us on any of the numbers on your screen. It's been amazing having you on this episode. Let's do this next week, God willing. I am Serafina Okon Omekwe. Bye-bye.